Yo, welcome in to another 5 minutes this Friday. Picking up where I left off, excuse me, with part two from before. I mean, part one from before. This is part two, picking up where I left off from part one from before. So if you missed that, go back and watch it. So you kind of know where I'm coming from with this one. So after I got done recording it, man, something I was gonna talk about something else today, but this really hit me, so I'm gonna talk about this now. So sometimes I think discipline gets a bad rap for what it is. And I think it's just really locking in on doing stuff that you know you need to do, basically. Like that's not my a definite. I didn't sit down and come up with a good definition for you this time. I'll do that and come back with a part three, maybe. I'll see. I'll make a post about it. You'll see at some point. But a key piece of being disciplined and doing what you know, doing what you know you need to do that I think people lose sight of is enjoying what you do at the end of the day. Like it becomes very easy. It becomes very easy to be disciplined when you enjoy what you do. So I was talking to a homegirl one day and talking about what she's doing with her job and stuff. And she was kind of saying how she didn't like it. She wasn't enjoying it as much. And um she said how she's happy how I found my passion and how I'm enjoying what I do. And um I was like at a place where I was like, that's crazy because I don't think I come off as passionate when I'm making my posts and stuff. I don't know how I come off like that. And sometimes we get too caught up in like you gotta grind, you gotta work hard, gotta thug it out, you gotta grind, you gotta grit your teeth and just but sometimes hard work isn't like that, man. Like to be disciplined sometimes and to really put in hard work, it's not always this tough thug it out thing. I really just enjoy doing what I do. So being disciplined and being consistent with it isn't that hard to do. Now, discipline really kicks in when I don't feel like doing it. That's when the part one stuff comes in. But it's not that hard to be consistent with podcasting because I enjoy doing this. It's not that hard to be consistent training because I love doing that. Like I enjoy it. So to get up and go train and to be with my players and to talk with them, joke with them, and to see them develop and grow, that's not that hard to do. To be disciplined and be consistent with that, it's not that hard to do because I enjoy it. And so, yeah, of course, there are days when I'm like, man, this ain't it, boss. Like, hey, man, like, can I clock out on this one? Some days I don't want to sit here and get on this podcast and do everything I need to do for it. I don't like editing. I don't like to sit here and try to think of different ways to chop this stuff up and make it more creative. I'd much rather just come on, talk my talk, and get off. But now the showing up part, that's easy now. I've built up the habits to where I still have my days where I enjoyed it, but the days where I didn't enjoy it, that's when being disciplined stuck in, the accountability stuck in. That's when the bigger goal of this is my ownership. I own this coming in. That's when that kicked in. But 9 out of 10, I enjoy it. And so I really encourage you to find what you enjoy doing. Like, I know we're supposed to grind and work hard and basketball training is supposed to be dead tired and all that stuff, man. But at some point, it's supposed to be fun. This is a kids game we're talking about here. So if you're not having joy playing this game, you might need to have a conversation with yourself because at the end of the day, man, it's just a game. Just a game, not practice. Not practice, but it's a game. I know I flipped the AI quote, but it's all good. I made it make sense for how it's supposed to make sense. So I want you guys to really sit down and think about, are you really enjoying what you do? Because this isn't hard work for me, man. There are days where it's like, man, I just don't want to do this at all. I'd much rather, there are days where I'm like, man, I'd rather just chill out, watch some anime, watch some cartoons, watch Batman, Superman, not Superman, watch Batman or Spider-Man, uh, sleep, go out with my homies and just do whatever, bro. Sometimes I don't want to do business stuff. A lot of times where that happens. But I enjoy it 9 out of 10. Like it's easy for me to get up and do all the stuff that I do because I enjoy it. So this isn't as much of a how to as much, but it's really more just like a realization of like enjoy what you do and discipline becomes a lot easier. It's a little bit easier because the good outweighs the bad of what you have to do. For me, lifting weights is fun. Not every single day. Some days where I'm just like, don't let a weight touch me. I don't want to go run every time, but I enjoy feeling good. I enjoy the mental, emotional, physical results and end goal of working out. So enjoy what you do. Figure out what you enjoy doing. Then the good will outweigh the bad, and the discipline and consistency will become a lot easier. So Hope that helped. I hope that helped you. 5 minutes. I'm out.
Wait, wait, hold on. Time out. Hold on real quick. I just got a quick question for you. All right, okay, look. So where did you go? Like, what are you going after right now in your life? Right? Are you looking to make the team? Okay, you didn't make the team, but you're looking to figure out how to make the team coming up. Or maybe you made the team, but you're on the bench, you're not playing like you want to. Or maybe you're playing a little bit like you want to, but you're not a starter, or you're not finishing the games like you want to. Or maybe you're the player, but you're just not quite where you want to be as far as recognizing your county or maybe your conference or your state, whatever you're trying to be recognized at. Um, Whatever your goal is, I want you to forget about that. Like put it put it on the board or something, write it down in your phone and just put it somewhere and tuck it away. I want you to take that goal, throw it over there, and now I want you to write a new one, right? I want you to write PROGRESS. Progress. I want you to make progress your goal. Okay? So take that big goal that you have now and take it, put it in your back pocket, and just figure out how to make progress and work towards that goal. Because sometimes we get so caught up on the goal of the end goal where we want to be that we don't keep working forward and working towards that goal like we should be. So every day I want you to wake up and figure out how to just make progress. How can I be better today than I was yesterday? It's new tomorrow. The same exact thing. Figure out how can I be better today than I was yesterday. It doesn't matter how good you are or what you did yesterday. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Your goal today is to make progress, be better than you was yesterday. And so if you need a reminder about that, all I want you to do is to have a reminder. I want you to go ahead and get one of these hoodies. Or you get you a t-shirt. I got a couple options for you. So get you a hoodie or a t-shirt just to remind yourself, just to keep it as a memento to be like, man, today's goal is to make progress. My only goal is to make progress. Progress is the only goal. So if that fits you and you feel like you need to make progress to be your goal, go ahead and hit the link in the description below and invest into yourself. Invest into that reminder. Treat it like an alarm clock to remind you that you need to make progress. Make sure that you're focused and being intentional about the work that you have today. So progress is the only goal. Hit the description below to invest into yourself. It's not about me. Investing into yourself to remind yourself that progress is my goal for today. So that's enough for me, man. I hope I didn't interrupt you. Get back to the episode.